The Middle East is once again on the edge. Iran has issued one of its strongest warnings yet, declaring it is in a full-scale war situation with the United States, Israel, and their allies. This is not just a statement. This is a signal to the world. Good evening. You are watching News Focus, delivering verified, truthful news at the fastest speed. Iran's president has made a dramatic and alarming declaration saying that Iran is now facing a full-scale war against the United States, Israel, and European allies. According to Iranian leadership, this conflict is no longer limited to diplomacy, sanctions, or proxy tensions. They claim the situation has crossed into a direct and comprehensive confrontation involving military pressure, economic warfare, intelligence operations, and regional instability. Iran says it is under constant threat from airstrikes, cyber attacks, sanctions, and political isolation, and views these actions as acts of war. What does full-scale war mean for Iran? Iran's president explained that this is not a traditional battlefield war with tanks rolling across borders. Instead, it is a modern war, fought through military pressure and targeted strikes, economic sanctions choking Iran's economy, intelligence and cyber warfare, support for rival forces across the Middle East. Iran claims this level of pressure is more dangerous and complex than past conflicts, including the Iran-Iraq War. Background. Why now? Tensions have been rising for months. The United States and Israel have increased military coordination in the region. Iran's nuclear program remains a major point of conflict. Israeli strikes on Iran-linked targets in the Middle East have escalated. U.S. sanctions continue to tighten Iran's access to global markets. Iran believes these actions are part of a coordinated effort to weaken and isolate the country, and now says it will respond accordingly. Iran's warning to the U.S. and Israel. Iran's leadership delivered a clear message. If Iran is attacked directly, the response will be stronger, wider, and more decisive than ever before. Iran claims it has the capability to defend itself and retaliate against any aggression, not only within its borders, but across the region. This warning is aimed directly at Washington and Tel Aviv. U.S. position: the United States has maintained that its actions are defensive. Washington says it is working to prevent Iran from developing nuclear weapons, protect American forces and allies in the region, maintain stability in the Middle East. U.S. officials have warned Iran that any direct attack on American interests will be met with a strong military response. Global reaction. World powers are watching closely. European nations are calling for restraint and diplomacy. Russia and China have urged all sides to avoid escalation. Global markets are reacting nervously, especially oil prices. Any major conflict involving Iran, the U.S., and Israel could disrupt global energy supplies and international trade. Why this matters to the world. This is not just a regional issue. A wider war could pull multiple countries into conflict, destabilize the entire Middle East, trigger economic shocks worldwide, increase the risk of direct U.S.-Iran military confrontation. Experts warn that one miscalculation could lead to consequences far beyond the region. Conclusion or ending line: Iran calling this a full-scale war is not just rhetoric. It reflects how dangerous the situation has become. The world now stands at a critical moment. Diplomacy or destruction. The next moves by Washington, Tehran, and Tel Aviv could decide the future of the Middle East. This is not just a warning. This is a global alarm. We'll keep tracking this story. Stay with News Focus for the latest updates.